Secretary Kerry, I want to read part of your statement back to you. Instead of convening a kangaroo court, the President might want to talk with the educated adults he once trusted to fill his top national security positions. It sounds like you're questioning the credentials of the President's advisors currently, but I don't think we should question your credentials today. Isn't it true you have a science degree from Yale? What's that?
Bachelor of Arts degree.
Is it a political science degree?
Yes, political science.
So how do you get a Bachelor of Arts in a science?
Well, it's liberal arts education and degree. It's a bachelor.
Okay, so it's not really science. So I think it's somewhat appropriate that somebody with a pseudoscience degree is here pushing pseudoscience in front of our committee today. I want to ask you...
Are you serious? I mean, this is really serious happening here?
You know what? It is serious. You're calling the President's cabinet a kangaroo court. Is that serious?
I'm not calling his cabinet a kangaroo court. I'm calling this committee that he's putting together a kangaroo committee.
What are you saying, that he doesn't have educated adults there now?
I don't know who it has yet because it's secret.
Well, you said it in your testimony.
Why would he have to have a secret analysis of climate change?
If you're wondering whose salaries your tax dollars are paying, that was Kentucky Republican Thomas Massie, who apparently learned for the first time that a Bachelor of Arts degree isn't a science degree and that political science isn't pseudoscience. But do you know how ridiculous you have to be to get an otherwise mild-mannered John Kerry to completely humiliate you? What Massie was ostensibly trying to do was catch the former Secretary of State and Democratic presidential nominee in some viral zinger, as if Kerry is walking around calling himself a scientist when he has a poli-sci degree. But A, that's not what's happening, and B, Kerry is espousing beliefs endorsed by the entire scientific community. It's not like he's a plumber pretending to give advice on neuroscience. The guy went to Yale and has dedicated his post-political career on promoting awareness of provable, quantifiable, fact-based information on climate change. In fact, it's the Republicans in Congress, with their degrees in God knows what, but definitely not climate science, who are confronting the most pressing issue facing humanity by denying that climate change even exists. I mean, there's hypocrisy, and then there's the party of climate deniers trying to delegitimize John Kerry because his credentials aren't good enough for them. Meanwhile, Republicans look to the Heritage Foundation, a conservative think tank with links to fossil fuel interests, for their definitely accurate information on climate change. And the crazy thing is that Republicans are bucking even their own constituents when it comes to climate change, because most people who identify as Republicans in the US do believe in climate change. Now, why would Republican officials, who are generally well-educated, be so reluctant to acknowledge the urgency of climate change? I'm sure it has nothing to do with the fact that the oil and gas industry funds their campaigns at an exponentially increasing amount every year. No, it can't be that. They must just know better than nearly every scientist around the world. That's it. At some point, Republicans in this country will have to decide whether it's worth it to keep sending people like Thomas Massie to Congress on a $174,000 annual salary to play pretend when it comes to climate change, despite extreme weather and hurricanes and droughts and flooding and wildfires increasing every single year. Because while he figures out the difference between a Bachelor of Arts and a Bachelor of Science, the rest of us need to take action before it's too late.